Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Can't you just feel the love and the share and the care and the. Oh, God, who am I kidding, man? We're all a bunch of fat losers. Just go ahead and start the video. Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Fortune Striker, and even though it's a shitty-ass Valentine's for everybody, you ain't shitty without me. So basically, guys, we're going to start things off with our Synchron version 3 deck profile. It's been a while, so I'll help you guys get ready because some changes a little bit around for the deck. Still great, way better consistency, and, you know, it's Synchrons. So let's hear it for you, say. So, let's start. Alright, guys. So to start things off, we're going to start off with 3 Junk Synchrons. You know, basically he's the main guy of the deck, the ace. We basically you say plays. Gets you up when he's normal summon. You get to special your level 2 or lower monsters from your graveyards to go perform your level 5 or 4 Synchro plays. All right. Next up, we play 3 quick draws. You gotta play this guy at 3. Quick draw basically whenever you send your monsters from your hand to the grave, you special summon him. The substitute for a Synchron tuner monster on the card for the Synchro summon of the monster you're going for. He can only go for that, and he's pretty relevant to go ace for. And finally, we play 3 of the Jet Synchrons. Basically, when Synchro summon from the field to the grave, he basically goes and adds you a Junk Synchron, and you get special him from the graveyard by sending a card from your hand to the grave in order to do your place, but then he gets banished. One of the most priority cards to play adds you to your Junk Synchrons after he's sent from the field to grave. Pretty reluctant, also a form of Synchro Materials, so it's awesome. And that's it for the Synchron. So for the next milling engine, we play is Mathematician. Mathematician only at 1, which is sad since November, but you know what? Still staying strong for this deck, no matter what, to help you get your plays on, staying Quill Ball or Level Eater to the grave, or even your good old Jet Synchrons. So when he dies, boom, you get a 4. So either way, it doesn't really matter. For now, I'm playing Raiden, and I play Raikou for the Lightsworn Mill. Okay, so I took out Lila's because I feel like Lila's going to be a little bit slow. Yeah, she could destroy Spell Trap, but you know what? We change that a bit. So, yeah, and I like when you summon him, you just mill, and that's part of it. Also, charge for search. Mostly what I like to do is just search, and, you know, doesn't really matter if I have him in the hand. If I didn't do a milling process, it's okay, not a big deal. And Raikou is just Raikou, just in case he's in the grave or anything. I get to search him, and I can just send him to the grave, and he can be a Junk Synchron target since he's level 2. That's about it, guys. That's my form of it. Alright? And finally, 1 Global, because Global mills, he's the main tuner, gets you to do anything, and that's about it. Alright, and that's it for the milling engine. So for the extras that helps the deck is 2 Double Warriors. Basically, whenever you special a card from your graveyard, you can summon this card from your hand, and then when he's Synchro Summon, you're basically going to go ahead and special 2 double tokens, level 1, and they have like half his attack and defense. Alright? But they get to be summoned in attack mode. People tend to forget that. Always summon them in attack mode. But you can use it for like materials to go for like with formula or anything else. Double Warrior helps a lot with that priority. That's why the junk doubles were pretty good. But even so, it doesn't matter. 2 Quill Bolts, you know, Quill Bolt in the graveyard helps a lot. Unless he's in your hand and you have a card to get rid of it. So that way you can like just like not lose any special cards, because you really want to get him in the grave immediately. Just keep specialing, but until you use it to summon out with have a tuner, then just special him, and then when he's synchro after that, he gets banished. So you have to be very careful on how to use this card. 1 Synchron Explorer. Still play 1. I feel like 1's still relevant. Normal summon specials any Synchron from your grave. Your Junks, your Jets, or your Quick Draw, which helps a lot to go ahead and get your plays moving forward. And finally, the double level eaters. And, well, sorry, level eaters. They help a lot for what they do. You know, they make your plays extremely speeding up. He's the reason the Synchrons are, you know, relevant a lot. Especially when you send him with a quick draw. But, you know, I like to do my own resources to see what I can use him for. So, yeah, and that's a bit for the monsters and for the spells. For searching, we play 1 Reinforcement in the Army. This allows you to get to search either your Junk Synchrons, your Double Warriors, if you need them, mostly your Junk Synchrons, or your Raiden, since he's a warrior. But you don't need that, and this actually helps you get your, as I said, your speed up real soon. Next we play for the actual road for the Synchrons is Tuning. adds a synchro monster from your deck to your hand, then you mill. Amazing. Just amazing. And then one charge of Light Brigade, because, like I said, this gets your plays off. You get some cards in your deck to the grave already, so you can move on, like your Quill Bolts, your Level Eaters, or even your Glow Balls, or whatever you need. And then just go ahead and then just go on and just try to wreck your opponent. And now I play 3 MSTs. That's why I cut the Lila and put it in the third. But yes, I know people. Why MSTs, no Twin Twisters? Don't have the Twin Twisters. Don't ask. These will be Twin Twisters. I promise you that. I get rid of shit, and then you play these. Okay? Shut up. I still play Double Lance. Forbidden Lance helps so much, protecting my monsters, from spells or traps. Especially Quasar, after I use Negation, they try to, like, Mirror Force or Deprison it. Oh, joke's on you, I have this card, so fuck you. They hardly ever see that coming all the time. And, now for the one-ups of the spells, Double Summon, Falling Current, Desynchro. Double Summon. When you use this with Junk Synchron, it gets your plays automatically faster. You need this card as a huge tech because with this card, it helps you go ahead and do more of your Synchron plays so you can actually go for Quasar. That's why I ran it. Falling Current helps you to make sure that if the levels are wrong and you kind of mess up a play, this card basically fixes a bit just to turn from 1 to 3 on the monster you choose and just helps it, just helps your plays to go off for Quasar. And Desynchro, you can just, like, if you mess up a play, or, like, you can use it, like, just to use the Librarian to draw, or however you want it, it's like you mess around and then just use this and just, automatically go ahead and make things more faster. This card is just there to be relevant. I like it. It's still a great card. My only concern, I just wish it was a quick play, but I think that would make card queries back then so stupid. But, like I said, this card would have been so incredible, and you can just OTK your opponent for game. But you have Quasar for that. We play 1 Foolish Burial because, Mathematician at 1, and even though if it was at 2, I'd still play this either way. So I'm playing 1 day apiece. I just play this because, a little bit of draw power. I just want to see how this works. But, I don't like it as much because when you think you can't attack, so even if you get Quasar, you won't get able to damage your opponent for game. I mean, this is just for whatever. I just put it in. But this will be a Raigeki. I do have a Raigeki. I just don't want to take it out from my Blackwing deck. And I don't want to put a Dark Hole because then that will actually look stupid and it will mess me up. And I don't want to proxy, so I'm just going to wait till I actually get a Raigeki. Maybe a gold, because that's like the only thing I can get for the most. And, yeah. 1 for 1, you gotta play this, of course, send any card to the grave, especially your Jet Synchrons or your Level Eaters, and then just go on and just do your play. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of plays, but this is how it goes. It just goes and goes. It's Synchrons, we speed up, that's how we do it. Soul Charge, because you know what? Get your plays on, you know what I'm going to say. But I just said I'm just be a douche. Yeah, you're basically going to go ahead and just get your materials out from the graveyard. Just go ahead and see what you can do just to get rid of your opponent's big monsters or annoyance and see what you can do. I mean, yeah, you can attack, but, get your effects off at least. And finally, 1 Warrior Turret Alive. Still love this card because it helps you get back your John Synchrons or your Double Warriors or even your Radiants, but no one cares. And, just go ahead and, just trying to help up, speed up the deck. If you have the double summons, just in case you're already normal, you can already use that combination with that. But mostly Junk Synchron, because, like I said, he gets you off the start for the turn, and, just holds it down for a while. And then finally for traps, you're kind of going to guess what it is, so it's Breakthrough, because Breakthrough skill kind of does help a lot when you mill it. It doesn't feel like a dead draw, especially when you do it on your turn. And you can just negate your opponent's monster effects. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, in my honestly opinion, I would switch these out for Imperial Iron Wall because the fact that I don't want to lose Quill Bolts and my Jet Synchrons, and I can search for junk as much as I want. So basically, I could just keep doing the plays over and over. I would just go ahead and side these, and I can side all the right decree, but, I just don't have, I need extra Imperial Iron Walls, just in case. But I can get some because they're common, so I'll see what I can do. And that's it for the main deck, guys. So for the extra deck, 2 formulas. Not much in the extra deck's changed, just a few cards. Also, on another note, I don't play Dandelion here, but I'll get to that point later. 2 Formula Synchrons, because, he's the reason you get Quasar out, and he also gives you extra draw power, so that's Brown's butt. 1 Colossalus. Colossus, I love him because he just makes your opponent's monster 0 and then just goes for an OTK banishment. People do play Tatsunaku. I like Tatsunaku, but I don't have space, and I feel like Tatsunaku doesn't help a lot. So I kind of like to use him more, especially since he's a non-tuner, because when I want to synchro, I don't want to use a tune for that. So I like using him. When the cards get like 20 extra slots, yeah, that's about it. Hastor, I love using this way better. I mean, people can use Armory Arm. That's okay. That's their opinion. I tried it. It was pretty good. But Hastor helps a lot after you synchro with him. Because whenever you send from the field to the grave, when your monster's on to the grave, actually, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, equip it, and then like they can't attack. And its effects gets negate, which is also. And then if this card leaves the field, the equip card with it, you get to take control of it. So you can just mess things up for your opponent. And that's why you gotta love this card so much. Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior is the shit. Compulses your opponent's monsters back to the grave and gets rid of let's say like a level eater because it's better that way. And the special summon hand, and synchro it up. Armades, because Armades helps get rid of shit. And I actually got to use Armades and Quasar on one turn against, my boy Stevie on Deanne, and just go ahead and just mess things up for her. Librarian. I'm just gonna say this: you don't play this guy. Don't even bother playing this deck because you have no idea how much this card was just so stupid when it just came out. Jewel Warrior. I'm actually going to be getting a super from my friend Toma, aka Roll Visionary. But yeah, Jewel Warrior, I just use him just for like, I don't attack him, I just use him for like synchro base. When I synchro mostly with the quick draw. But if you do use his effect, I really recommend just send a card to your hand to the grave and banish him, in fact, because that's way better. Just to mess things up. Goyo, because Goyo, like I said, material, or you can use it as a 28 beat say, just to get over some stuff. But this is how you use it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I love Goyo in this deck. He's pretty incredible. Junk Archer, of course, just summon him and then banish your opponent's monster for the turn, and then, it's kind of like, he's the original Farfa. People know that from Burning Abyss. He's the original. Okay, Farfa just stole from him. Except, he doesn't go for the grave. He just uses the effect once per turn. It's really good. I really recommend. And I did play the Nitro War, but that was just stupid into Junk Berserk. But you know what? There's way better card than Junk Berserk, and that, my friends, is Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Yes, Clearwing's out of the Blackwing deck. My friends told me that it's not good anymore. It depends on how it is you use him. But Clearwing is perfect in this deck because you do play a shit ton of level 5 or higher monsters. You want to protect them from targeting, especially Quasar. And, after you use the effect. And then just go ahead and negate stuff and just be a fucking OTK. Junk Destroyer, yes, I love him. I mostly go for like 2 materials. Go ahead and just pop shit up, okay? Amazing. Scrap Dragon, you combo this with a level eater, you automatically get to blow your opponent's stuff up, and you still bring back the level eaters to the next turn, and just keep using the effect over and over and over. That's why he's so great. Road Warrior helps you up. Like I said, speed ups the plays. Goes off with a Librarian. You can special up your Jet Synchrons or your anything else. But I like to use Jet Synchron because, and the only thing I really kind of wish it wasn't just warriors or machines. There they are. I wish it was any level 2 or lower monster. That way I can special level eater and just go ahead and mess around. Because when you don't have a level eater in the graveyard, it kind of messes up what you're doing, and then you kind of have to stall for the next turn. And if your opponent plays a Regeki or just gets rid of your opponent's card, you're kind of screwed. Alright? And finally, this is going to happen, Quasar. Okay? That's about it. Quasar. He's the main guy. There's nothing else to say. It's just Quasar. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I kind of noticed it's been 13 minutes, but explanations, everything. This is deck profiles. Because, some guys want to understand how this is. Possibly, as you know now, it's possibly, about tier 2, 2.5, we could say about, or 3. Because, decks these days with Monarchs is kind of like a little bit more meshy and all that. So, yeah, but I just play this for fun. It's a great deck. I highly recommend playing it just for the hell of it. If you want to play this tournament, that's your choice. I'm not going to argue. Just buy the Destruction deck and just make it how it is. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. Give this video a like. Comment what you guys think about the deck profile. Share this to your friends. Subscribe if you're new. Like my Facebook page. And this is Fortress Striker, signing off.